morning guys, welcome back to my channel. It's the school holidays now, so I thought I would do a little morning routine for you all and show you what we get up to in the mornings on the school holidays. So obviously they're a lot slower than school day mornings. It is, what's the time? 7:51, and we've all been awake. Well, Chris actually came down about an hour ago, and then he just likes to have a chill downstairs. I was still in bed until probably about 10 minutes ago, and I always like to give my face a wash first thing in the morning. I always have my shower in the evenings, and some of you might think that's gross. I don't shower in the mornings, but I feel like if I get into bed nice and clean and fresh, then I wake up feeling like I don't need to have a shower. All I do is wash my face and put on my morning cream. So yeah, we're just gonna have some coffee. Rory's now making his own coffee. Chris has made me a coffee and he's got one too. And then we're gonna have some breakfast and then get on with our morning. The reason I wanted to do this is because we have kind of adopted a, I don't know, like we're gonna have like more of an educational approach to the mornings during the summer holidays. And the reason for that is because we don't want the kids to, like their brains to get rusty. So you might think this is mean, but we are getting them to just, Jamie thinks it's mean. We're just gonna get them like to do things like Duolingo in the morning with the subject, the language that they're learning. They're gonna do like a quick maths little test and they're gonna do some reading. So it's nothing horrific, but it's just something so they don't not do anything for the holidays. So yeah, come with us, see what we get up to today, and I hope you enjoy this video. Gosh, I'm looking so attractive for you guys. So the boys and I are so obsessed with this program, and we just saw last night that they have a new like series out. We watched it last summer. It's called Rust to Riches, and it's all about like doing up cars but in a really cool way. So it's called Gotham Garage. It's on Netflix and it's really, really good. So when we found it yesterday, the boys and I decided that every morning we're gonna watch one episode together before we have our breakfast and then get on with our work. So Chris isn't really into the same thing that we are. So he is on breakfast duty. He's making some scrambled egg and some bagels. And then what's over there? Oh, Rory wants boiled egg, Jamie wants scrambled egg. And because I just have my coffee and I'm not really like a breakfast kind of person, I am just gonna wait until a little bit later. So I'm gonna sit down with the boys and watch this program while Chris makes some brekkie. So Jamie's going into year 6 next year, so he's got his SATs, and then what I thought I would do is just order some books for them to kind of work through during the summer that they can kind of not get ahead, but just sort of keep their brain ticking along, like I said. I just got these from Amazon. I'll link them down below in my description box. And it's just, I've got an English one for Jay, or a reading one, and then I've got a maths one as well. Let's show the maths one at the front. Yeah, so it's just like a year 6 SATs practice paper, just to get him used to it. So when it comes to the SATs, he's not like worried about exams, basically. So Rory looks like he's just playing on his phone, but actually he's doing his Duolingo. What language are you learning, Roz?
German.
Yeah, he's learning German. So you're gonna do, I think you just do like a 5-minute practice on there each day. And then let me show you the papers that I got for Roz. So he is Key Stage 3, so I just got this maths one, and then I got this maths, science and English one. I mean, that is super thick, but we'll see how much he gets done during the summer holidays. But yeah, I just think it's going to be really good for them, and they do enjoy learning, our kids, but obviously sometimes when it's just the holidays, you can just put learning to the side. So we said to them, if you just get up, do like have your breakfast, come and do half an hour of work a day, and then you can, only Monday to Friday that is, and then you can go and play with your friends, we can go out and have some fun. So the reason I got these papers is because the boys are really getting into the habit of just getting up, having some breakfast, and then watching TV or playing on their devices. And I don't mind them doing that during the holidays, but I feel like if they have done some work, then they have earned their device and TV time. So yeah, anyway, while they're doing that, I've come back upstairs. I'm gonna make our bed, I'm gonna put my makeup on and get dressed so that I'm fully ready by the time they have finished, so we can go out and enjoy the day. right, I'm completely ready now and I'm hungry. So what I did before I went upstairs is I just cut up some tomatoes and I made, I put them in the oven with some like oregano, olive oil and salt and pepper on them. And then I've made myself this breakfast. This is sourdough bread. I've got some Moroccan hummus on there, and then I've got my like slow roasted tomatoes. Usually I do it with the cherry tomatoes, but we've run out. So I did it with this. This is such a good breakfast. I've put this on my Instagram as a reel, so I'll link it down below so you can watch how I do it, but it's absolutely delicious. This is kind of like my brunch. This will get me through until, well, no, I will have lunch. Yeah, this is my breakfast. That breakfast is honestly so good. You have to try it. You can have it for like breakfast or lunch or dinner. It's completely versatile and it's just so good. And you get like a little bit of warmth from the cooked tomatoes, but then you have the nice like hummus through it. Anyway, the kids are now doing the dishwasher. They've completely finished their homework bits this morning. I'm gonna just fold up the washing and then put a new load of washing on. Chris is actually working in the garden. I'll take you down there in a minute. We've got this kind of like weird raised area at the bottom. There's just this kind of lump that was there. We never really knew what to do with it. And now we've had our patio done. I'm gonna share that video with you very soon. Chris sort of had like a gym area on the pergola patio, but because now we want to make that into a nice sort of seating area, he's gonna flatten the kind of mound area in the corner that I just told you about, and he's gonna maybe put some like artificial grass down there and then make that into his gym area instead. But anyway, let me do my washing and then I'll take you down there. Guys, it's 9:35 and we're all done. So the boys are in their playroom now, playing on their devices.
In Fall Guys.
Fall Guys? Oh, never heard that before. And I genuinely feel no guilt because I feel like they've done work, they've done their reading to us, they've done their Duolingo, and I just feel like the day is free for whatever they want to do. So yeah, I feel so much better doing it like this, because usually I just sort of, after a couple of days of them sort of playing on devices and stuff like that, I start to feel like, I don't know, like a bit anxious in my chest, like their brains are just gonna melt away. Anyway, enough of my weirdness. Let me take you down to Chris. Can't wait to do my patio reveal for you guys because it's looking so good, but it's not quite finished, so I can't show it to you yet. And I can't wait to share our furniture with you as well. Right, so let me turn the camera around. Okay, so this is the area that was just like a mound. You can kind of see it's still quite moundy. So what we're going to do is we had these sleepers here that were kind of down along this side of the garden, and then we're just sort of digging up some of the garden here so that we can just have more grass, because it was just like this, an overgrown wilderness, which is nice, but so much of that is actually weeds, so that needs to all come up as well. But we've got a really nice hydrangea here, so I don't want to take that out yet. I want to move it, but because it's nice and pretty now, we wanted to leave it here this summer and then move it, I don't know, maybe autumn or spring, whenever it's meant to be moved. But yeah, so what Chris wants to do here is just flatten this area. So we're going to have to get rid of quite a lot of soil. We're going to have a skip come next week, so we can put the soil into the skip. And then he's got a few tree stumps he has to get rid of in there as well. And then he'll put some astro in there, and then he can put his like pull-up bar and things like that on this area. So this tree here is going to have to be moved. We've actually already moved it once, but what we're going to do is we're going to move the tree to over here so it offers like some protection from our neighbours, because unfortunately we've decided to take these out. They're just kind of really in the way. Now that we've had our pergola base put down, these are what basically stops the sun going onto the pergola at night, and this is where the last bit of sun goes to in the evenings. So we're going to remove the trees. We've got our nice pot plants there instead, and then we can have a nice sofa set in there. And then I've also got the heater up there, so that's what we've decided to do. So we're going to actually bring the level of the grass up a bit so it covers that base a little bit, and we can just even out the grass because our grass is a bit lumpy in different areas, so it's going to be nicer. But yeah, this is Chris's project over the next coming days, so watch this space. Chris has got something he wants to show you all. Look what he's just got out, this monster. Oh my gosh. That'll take a lot of the dirt that you've got here. Yeah. Wow. Right, so I'm going to end the video here. While the kids have been playing on their device, I have been doing some work, been replying to some emails, and I've also been editing some footage as well. And now the kids are off. They are on the trampoline with Chris. They've also just had another little snack of grapes, and I have just hung up the washing that I put on earlier. I feel like we've had a really productive morning and I feel really happy with it. So I think we're going to go on a little family bike ride or something now, or go down to the park and have a little kick around with the football or something like that. So thank you so much for watching today's video. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys again next time. Bye.